Hey guys, hope you're doing good. Today let's discuss about the role of karmics in twin flame connection, especially the so-called third parties between the twin flame couple. Even if you meet your twin after your 3D marriage contract, twin is not the third party. It's the soulmate or the karmic with whom you are in 3D marriage contract becomes the third party. Why? Because you and your twin is one source from the time you were created. Now let's see the role of karmics in twin flames. The karmic in the masculine's life plays a major role in the journey. It's the karmic in his life who brings in the separation during the bubble phase. Of course, the energetic dynamic or the energetic wall that builds between the twin couple and the 3D circumstances adds on to it. The 3D circumstances could be anything like age gap, one or both twin flame in marriage contracts, etc. So, along with energetic dynamic, 3D circumstances, karmic plays a major role in separation. Because the connection between the twin soul is so deep and intense, multiple blockages are required to bring in the separation between them. In some cases, the DM may be already in a 3D marriage contract even before the DF comes into his life. But the karmic situation is reminded to DM only after a certain period of time when the separation has to be created between the twin couple. During the bubble phase, nothing matters to them. The connection, recognition, and the home feeling is taken over. Only when divine decides to bring in their separation, all of the blockages comes into the picture. DM sees future with the karmic. He thinks she is the right person. So he seeks separation with DF. This is not in some cases. It's the dynamic or standard pattern of the twin flame community. DM means to be in a live-in relationship or marriage contract with the karmic. Everything will seem okay to him. The karmic helps him in his transformation. He'll go through a lot of changes: job, house, city sometimes, lifestyle, habits, everything. So, this is also one of the role of the karmic. She definitely serves as a trigger for his transformation. But when DF detaches from DM, she is actually made to detach by divine. Then there is a shift in the energetic field. He feels the emptiness. He might have achieved everything he dreamt of, but the emptiness sustains. He suddenly feels her all of the time. The universe keeps reminding him about her in the form of dreams, songs, numbers like her date of birth. The more he distracts or runs from this connection, the more emptiness is created in him. He also starts getting triggers from his karmic. It becomes difficult for him to cope with the karmic. At some point, he awakens to this connection. He may not know the tagline twin flame, but he certainly feels this connection in a special way. He realizes that it's not fading no matter what. He might have had multiple relationships before and also breakups, but it was not difficult for him to move on. But this connection is on his mind all of the time, though it's been months or years they don't talk or meet. At some point, divine interference will happen and he'll get a soul push to interact with DF in 3D. This is reunion phase. The energetic dynamic between the two polarized energy is so intense that it has to be balanced and alchemized with utmost care in the beginning of the reunion. The karmic plays a role to help this couple to balance the energy in the beginning. Most of the time, the karmic is still there during the twin couple reunion. So, the presence of karmic balances the intensity between the couple. Energy balance is very, very important till the couple learns to alchemize it in 3D. Karmics will be there as long as required. Karmics come into twin flames' life only to help them. Once their role is over, their timeline is collapsed. Also, they will be in twin flames' life as long as they hold karma. Once the karma is over, they get released. This is orchestrated by divine effortlessly. Rarely they hold a very strong karma that they end up being for the entire lifetime. In this case, the 3D reunion of the twin couple manifests in a different way. It could be a harmonious reunion. They may not end up in marriage. It all happens according to the soul contract, which is based on karma. In previous video we have discussed as how karmic in DM's life helps DF to detach from DM and hold unconditional love for him. So to summarize, karmic helps in separation, transformation of DM to bring in the unconditional love in DF. She triggers and awakens DM and she also helps in balancing the energy during the initial stage of reunion between the twin couple. Likewise, the karmic in TF's life also plays a major role in her ascension. They get converted to a soulmate and help her in her growth and ascension. He'll be there as long as he holds karma with her. Sometimes it could be their entire lifetime. Sometimes they get released once their karma is over. In most of the cases, I have noticed DF is a single mother. Sometimes, after she is activated in the journey, her karmic gets released. It's very rare that she ends up being with a soulmate and he helps her in the journey. With this, we understand that karmics are not bad. Even if they trigger us, they hold a purpose. Maybe they are not aware of it, but they only help us in our soul growth. As I always say, twin flames are already one and will always remain one in all of the realms. It transcends time, distance, and logics. Karmics cannot separate them. They come in only to help them. They are just an illusion to a completely awakened twin soul. So we will not hold any kind of hatred towards them. We are love. We are incarnated to earth only to spread love and light. Thank you guys. Stay connected.